pick up where we left off. So we laid out our commons, or we didn't lay out, we calculated our commons, and these are the results that we got. So our total length to the building line is going to be 23 3/4 inches, plus a 12 inches of projection, rather overhang, because that's on the slope. Gives us a total of 35 3/4. So we're going to lay out to the building line and then lay out for our fascia. So my first step, just like when we step off, so I'm going to take a look down this and find the crown, and that's facing me. That's where I want it. I'm going to grab my framing square here, which is already set to my 8/12, my 12 on the run, and my 8 for the rise. And I push it along, slide along here. I'm going to take this right to the very end and draw my center of ridge line right there. So I've drawn my center of ridge line. Now I'm going to take my tape measure here and I'm going to lay out 2 marks. First is my 23 3/4. So I was careful to put this right at the end so I could hook my tape right on the end there. So now I'm going to go with, I don't like your tape measure, Jerry.
We'll get to another one, sir.
Okay, so I've got my center of ridge laid out here, and I'm going to hook my tape right on the end. I was very careful to lay that out so that my line is right at the very end of this board, so I can actually just hook my tape right on there. So I'm going to lay out my first line here is 23 3/4. So I'm going to put a small tick there, and then beyond that, I go another 12 inches for 35 3/4. There's my 35 3/4 right there. So I have 2 marks indicated on there. This one marking the building line, and this one the fascia line. I want to lay out my theoretical lines in red. So that line there being the center of ridge is a theoretical line, so I'm going to draw that in red. So now the first step I have to do here is shorten by the 3/4 of an inch, which is half the thickness of my ridge. So I'm just going to put this on and slide it along till I line up right at a nice 3/4 mark. And I put a mark here, and I'm going to drop my plumb line down there. So again, just like a step-off method, that's all that measurement is taken on the level there. So then I'll go down to my first mark here, where my bird's mouth is going to be, and I'll draw a plumb line there. And so we know what's going on, I'll draw a plumb line right down out here. This one here will be red, because I'm going to shorten off that. That's theoretical to the end of my fascia. So I want to shorten by the thickness of the fascia, and this is 1.5 inch stock. So that's very easy, because this is 1.5 inch here, so I'll just line up on the inside here. And this is where I would have to put a soffit cut if my fascia was narrow enough that it required that. So in this stage here, I'm fine just to leave it like this, running to this point here. If I've got 2x6 fascia, it's gonna, as I can measure and see how far it's going down. And I got lots of space there, so we're fine. Now I need to do my 1/3, 2/3 that I do for my seat cut. So I can take my square, figure out how to put it on there. Okay, so then on the same edge here, now I'm gonna run the seat cut on there. It's a level cut, it's just like in our step-off method, and this is going to be removed right there. So I have all of my cuts on there now, and then I'll just go ahead and cut that. So plumb line shortened for half the thickness of the ridge on the level. Plumb line here for the building line. Seat cut here 2/3 of the way through. Our theoretical or our actual outside of fascia. Back on the level 1.5 inch, shortening. And that's the cut, my tail cut right there. So we've got this hip end assembled as we do the other end. This is why we call it our tripod framing. You can see there's 3 legs to this end here. I drew the red lines to indicate all our theoretical lengths, and everything goes to the center of the ridge to the building line. On this common here, I drew the stand on there, a plumb line in red to indicate that's our it's a theoretical, it's an actual length also, but it's a theoretical length. From there is what we calculate our line length as. From there on the slope to here, center of the ridge that is, and then it gets shortened by half the thickness of the ridge. So you can see how it's all assembled here. I'm just going to take you in a little bit closer here. You can see we've used some recycled material that we found in the shop here. Everything's laid out of the center line. There's the center line of the building line right here and the center line that we laid out previously, which comes all the way up to this center point right at the center of the ridge. Indicating here by this 45 degrees is going to be the center of our hip rafter, which is going to run from the center there down to the center of my my intersecting points of my building line here. And I probably should have drawn a theoretical line across there, so that will probably appear in your next video.